SABC has decided to withdraw retrenchment letters issued to staff yesterday. This after a heated meeting between employees and management over planned retrenchments. The public broadcaster plans to retrench at least 400 employees as part of its turnaround strategy. It posted a 500 million rand loss this financial year. Let's discuss this with Aubrey Tshabalala from the Communication Workers Union. A very good morning to you, Aubrey Tshabalala. What is the status now as far as workers are concerned?
Good morning to you and good morning to viewers at home. The current status as things stands in terms of Section 189 that relates to the retrenchment of workers, in particular SABC, formally nothing has changed. We have seen the retraction of letters announced by the head of the department in the news yesterday after a heated debate, of course. And we say that it was a temporary victory for workers. One, because it demonstrated that united workers can be able to move mountains. But two, it also shows that the management have no significant plan. If we have listened to the clip very carefully, some of the people that were placed, their jobs were placed online, are actually the backbone of the newsroom. So as a result, it would have just collapsed the news department. So that's one of the things that have been highlighted. And on our side, as a trade union movement, we are going to issue SABC officially today, as we've been embarking on the lunch hour picketing action. But we are going to officially give SABC a 48 hours notice to embark on the industrial action, which will lead to a complete blackout.
Okay, the SABC COO says that you actually have provided no alternative. So what is the solution? Because it cannot continue in its current form.
You know, that is basically laughable, and it's just a shame that an elder like him can go live on TV and lie. I mean, we were live on the Parliament Portfolio Committee. I want to start there, where we submitted over 13 pages, alternatives that should happen. That was live on air. We engage with them between ourselves and them. We have close to 50 pages alternatives that they have not responded to. What reality has happened is that they shift a corporate plan during the Section 189 several times. In fact, they produced different corporate plans, which shows them that they were not capacitated to go there. In fact, the CCMA senior commissioner have said to them, SABC, you have come here unprepared 3 times in those meetings. So indeed, we agree with the notion that says there should be a turnaround at SABC. Things cannot go on this way. But if you look at the turnaround plan of SABC, it tells you that SABC is not cutting a salary bill that will assist, but it cuts a salary bill and increases expenditure on the side of buying the content, because the people that will be retrenched are people that are developing an in-house content at SABC, both on radio.
Yeah, let me just jump in there. I mean, 43% is spent on salaries, 22% on content. It should be the other way around. You've got 14th checks, you've got 30 days sick leave a year. I mean, you've got general benefits that don't actually make business sense. I mean, some of the proposals was to stop salary increases from happening for 3 years in order to keep some jobs. So I don't see what's wrong with any of that.
No, there's absolutely everything wrong. That's neoliberalism that you're talking about. If you start to complain about people sick, it means that you don't take cognizance that they are human beings. That's a fundamental role that every employer has to play. And business have shifted completely that thing, has dehumanized the working environment. It's very important that people get a sick leave, and we are not apologetic about that. That's the first point.
No, 30 days sick leave is just, I mean, that just doesn't make sense in any part of the world. That's not dehumanizing. Sorry, let me ask you something, because we have run out of time, and apologies for this. We are hearing that 96% of jobs have been cut at Channel Africa. Is that true?
96%, that is true on Channel Africa, which is what I was talking about. It cuts the core of SABC fundamentally. So once this process of this new structure goes on, there will be no SABC with content. It means that it will have to almost spend 70% of its budget on the content, and it will have no workers that will deliver the end product to the nation. So it's a flawed process that has been projected.
All right. Thank you very much for talking to us.